Bug. What's up, Fractured fans? We're here today at Murphy's Ranch to check out some abandoned ruins. Let's go. So this is the first set of stairs that you're going to come to. This is the most direct path to get down to the bottom of the canyon. If you miss this set, go up a couple yards and you'll get the second set of stairs, or continue heading up the trail and you'll reach a wide opening that used to have fancy wrought iron gates built by Paul Williams. But they have since been torn down. Now right now we are standing at the site of where there used to be giant, beautiful wrought iron gates designed by Paul Williams. This is going to be the top of the hill, and there'll be some helpful graffiti pointing in that this is the entrance and last entrance to Murphy's Ranch. If you continue going downhill, you're going to go away from it. So make sure if you don't hit those two staircases going straight down in the canyon, you're going to definitely want to come this way. And we're going to go ahead and post a picture of what those wrought iron gates looked like. Heading down to Murphy Ranch. Alright, so if you came down the trail from the last point where the wrought iron gate used to be, you come to a fork in the road right here. If you just want to get down to getting into Murphy's Ranch and stuff, follow this nicely graffitied arrow right here, taking the path on the left. As you get further down the trail, you're going to start to notice that there are signs of people that were living here, and they literally brought everything, including the kitchen sink. So when you come around the bend and you see this wall, you know you're getting close to the main parts of what we are here to see. So we came from that wall and we reached this next fork in the road. If you go up, that's going to lead you to the gardens, and if you go down, that will lead you to the powerhouse. Either way, you're going to hit both of them any direction you go, so at this point, make a choice. And now it's time for a history break. Now, why is all this stuff here? Why is there a dark-seated history about it? Well, it all started in the 1930s with a couple named Winona and Norman Stevens. Now, Winona had a love for the paranormal and metaphysical, and that led her to befriend a man named Herr Schmidt, who also said that he had these paranormal powers and he was involved in the occult and whatnot. Now, Herr Schmidt was a prominent figure in the Silver American Legion, which was like an anti-Semitism group, which was also basically like your neo-Nazis and whatnot. But what he did was he was so charismatic with this couple that he convinced them that Hitler was going to win the war, that the Third Reich was going to come over, and that they needed a self-sustained area for all the people that supported Germany in this to hide out until the Third Reich could come over and take over. So they started their plans, they started building, they wanted a self-sustaining area that nobody would have to come in, they wouldn't have to go out, they wouldn't have had people come in and deliver anything. They made a garden, they made a barn, they had livestock, they had a powerhouse, they had the fuel tank, which is right behind me. Now, towards the end of the 30s, they started going into plans for a 4-story mansion, along with architects such as Paul Williams and Wright. Remember, I mentioned Paul Williams made that gate in the front So inside Rustic Canyon, all this busy stuff was going on. Fences were going up, barbed wires everywhere, and the Pacific Palisades are right above us. So people are looking down, they're going, what's going on? Why are all these people running around in silver shirts and doing military drills and stuff like that? Well, that caught wind of that from the FBI, and the FBI is like, yeah, what exactly is going on down there? A little suspicious, right? So an unfortunate event happened in our history in World War II, and that was the bombing of Pearl Harbor, and that was December 7th, 1941. The day after that happened, December 8th, 1941, the FBI moved in on this place, arrested Herr Schmidt, arrested all the other people that were involved with this, and the rest is history. Everything still remains here. The city is tearing things down, but there are still concrete evidence, as you can see, that this happened right here in our own LA. So, welcome to the infamous powerhouse that was supposed to power all of the ranch that was going on down here. Now, from here, we're gonna go keep heading up the trail, and we're gonna find this barn that has eluded me twice. I've been here 3 times now, never seen this barn. We are going to find it today.
What did we find?
We found the barn. It's just an amazing moment right now. Woo, yeah. Cause that looks safe. We have made it to the barn and the final leg of our journey. Now, this barn is surrounded by fencing and barbed wire. Now, people have, obviously, as you can see, torn it down, but as you can see, it is half falling down. It is a danger. For your safety, please do not go into these areas. If you must, it is at your own risk, and if you are caught inside by one of the rangers, you can get heavily fined. So let's recap today, Fractured fans. 1, please park in the neighborhood on Capri Drive. 2, make sure you take at least 1 bottle of water. This isn't a long hike. It's actually as long as you want to make it, but it's about 3 to 4 miles round trip. 3, take a snack, because that is always important. 4, we learned that the reason Murphy's Ranch is here is because of a long, dark, seated history of Nazis coming to our area and trying to establish. And we smashed them. #Merca. I remember to get outside, have fun, pack in, pack out, stay weird, America. Alright, now we're about to head out of here. Now we have decided to take the long staircase all the way up and out of the canyon. Now you don't have to do this, you can actually just backtrack your entire way back up to where those wrought iron gates are, but this is kind of like a rite of passage. It's about 500 stairs up, so take breaks if you need it. Oh my god, so many stairs!
You got up 10.
10 more. How many was that?
20.
20, okay. We did it! Woo! Look at that. Look at that staircase. There's 512 stairs down and 512 stairs back up, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, but it is the quickest way out of the canyon. the love boat. Okay, anyways.